Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to do the favorites for the month of July. I know we're probably like in the mid wing of August, but I've been caught up and doing a lot of things, so let's just get into the video and just hop in. And I've said this on my channel before, but I love this foundation. I just picked up a new one today from the drugstore, the 24-hour foundation in Pro Glow. And I got this one. This one is not really my shade. I think it's a little too light, but right now obviously I'm in like tan mode. So that being said, maybe in the fall I will try it out later on again, maybe, because when I have no bronzy skin, it would fit me. I feel like it's very dewy. I'm more of a matte girl. I like putting on my foundation, it dries instantly and I get to work more on my face. I don't like to feel oily, so that's why I kind of not really love this foundation so much. I love it because it's full coverage, but then again, it's very dewy. This one is more of a matte finish. It is $12.99. I still left the price on it. I just picked it up today and I'm in the shade 107, but I got 108 because I am tan right now. So I love this one. I highly recommend this one. This is my all-time favorite drugstore one. This is by L'Oreal. And yeah, these are the Infallible Matte Foundation. They're my #1 product. I always recommend them to all my friends and everyone who asks me what kind of foundation I use. I say I use multiple different ones because I'm always, like, when people ask me what am I using for highlight, bronzer, mascara, anything, I have to stop and think and literally be like, what did I use today? Because I have so much makeup and I just literally like to use different things every day. So this is the #1 I recommend. So if I forget, I'm just like, oh yeah, I use the L'Oreal Pro Matte one. Boom. And there you go. Tool that I've been loving so far is this beautiful little tool. I actually kept the packaging for you guys. This is the Benefit Brow Pencil. This is the new one that they just launched out. It's very cool. It has like a little spoolie at the end and then the little pencil rolls up. I've been using this every single day since I got it. I've been loving it. This is how I've been doing my brows. It's very easy to maneuver around your brows. I swore by the Anastasia one that it was like the best one, but honestly I feel like this one glides easier. I'm in the shade, yes, 5. It's on the very top. It comes in different numbers and it's 24-hour wear and it's waterproof. That's like the #1 thing. Usually you put your brows on and then you look at the mirror and you're like, where did half my brow go? So that being said, I love this brow pencil. I think it's so easy to use. I love the tool and it's like a long stick pencil. It's so cute. It reminds me of like a little wand. I'm a Harry Potter fiend. I'm dying to get the book, so if you guys have read the book so far, please let me know if you love it. Don't tell me any spoilers, but I want to read it. So in my last video, I used a palette, which is the Lorac palette. I don't know if you guys checked out that video. I'll leave the link below this video as well. I picked this up at Ulta. I haven't been using this every day, but then you're probably like, why isn't it in my favorites video? Because it's very pigment. I love the pigmentations on this. Like, I'm telling you guys, like this green color in Jade, look how pigment. This is just one swipe. And it's very pigment, as you can tell. Like, wow, this is so pigmentation. It's like a beautiful shade. I'm obsessed with this palette. I don't use it every single day because I like to switch up on palettes, but I do love this palette to the life of me. Like, look at this gray tone as well. It's very dark. It's not choppy. It's not like literally you use your brush and it goes on gently and smoothly. The blue shade is beautiful. I'm always looking on Pinterest on what to use this blue shade as well. So it's very pigmented. It really reminds me of the Anastasia eyeshadows because again, they're so pigmented. I highly recommend this palette to any of shimmer shades and then matte shades on top. But look at, again, the green one is a shimmer shade, but it's so beautiful. It's so pretty. This is an amazing palette. I think it was around $45. So again, I really recommend this palette, and it will mirror on the top as well. So that's why I'm really liking this palette for this month. These pigmentations are amazing. So if you are looking for a good fall palette for fall, I highly recommend this one. But my go-to palette, I must say, is the Makeup Geek with Manny MUA. I use this palette non-stop. I always rave about this palette on my favorites video, my channel in general. So this palette is amazing. I love this palette. I used all shadows all the time. The only shadow I don't really use that much is probably this one because it's really not an everyday shadow. Go on forever. I am obsessed with this palette. So if you ever get your hands on this palette, it's gold. Get it, guys. Eye primer. It does increase your eyeshadow and makes your eyeshadow last a little bit longer. Before, I would just put on my primer that I use for my face, and my eyeshadow would like run out, like, and I would be so upset, and I'd be like, what's going on? My eyeshadow is like disappearing. So I started using a primer on my eyelids, and it's very thick and creamy, and it's been working so far. Another one I've been using is the Too Faced one, and this is the Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. This as well is good for your face. I really like this one. It's very creamy. It's not like a very thick cream. It's nice and creamy and white as well. It's not yellow like my normal one. So if I rub this on, it goes on like a lotion. So, and there's no scent to it, I believe. To me, it kind of, everything smells like something. I'm always smelling everything. I feel like it smells like coconut. Yeah, with coconut, probiotic base ingredient and skin reviewers. So it's silicone free. That's one of the best things ever, and it's very healthy for your skin, so it's not gonna make you break out. A good thing about a primer is you're always putting on a primer, then you set your face. Obviously, I put a lotion on first, then I put a primer, then I put my foundation, and then at the end of everything, I always set my face for, you know, just because it's hot and humid, and usually in the summertime your makeup melts. A lot of people always ask me, how do I get my makeup lasting so long? Really, honestly, I start with a lotion. That's the #1 tip, and I finish with a setting spray. It depends on the setting spray you do use. I use the Urban Decay one. It's always on my channel. It's this one right here. I actually ordered 2 new ones by Gerard Cosmetics and one by the Mario Badescu one. I've been hearing so much good reviews on those, so I actually have them coming this way. So when I get them, I'm so excited to show it to you guys and tell you guys on Twitter and all this cool stuff on Snapchat. So if you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, I usually review some makeup products on there as well as Twitter. So I'll link those on the bottom as well. And moving on. One of the lotions I've been using this month nonstop every single day is the Be Fine Food Skincare Night Cream with cocoa and rice bran. It kind of sounds weird. It's food. It's a food lotion, if that makes sense. It's a fragrance free. It doesn't smell like anything at all. It's been hydrating my face so well. I don't know what is inside here, but it makes my face feel so amazing. My face looks like it's hydrated. It looks well rested. I can not sleep all night and put this on, and I look like $100. I actually use it today as well. It makes my makeup look more flawless, more evened out. And it's not sticky. You know how sometimes you put a lotion on your face and it feels tacky? It doesn't feel so tacky, and it takes your foundation and glides it correctly. So allergy-free, fragrance-free. It's vegetarian. I've been trying to do a little bit more research on makeup and the stuff that you use in your face and the products. So I don't want to mess up my skin underneath, and since I'm so young, that being said, I'm always trying to figure out the next big thing. For lippy this month that I've been using nonstop, I had this on my vanity and I had it, I don't know if I said it in the videos before, it's the shade Electro. Yes, Electro. It's a matte lippy. I hate lipsticks like this because I feel like they run, and I hate lipsticks that run and like every time you eat it's just gonna like. So that being said, this one dries matte, which I love it so much. It's a vibrant color for the summer. It looks amazing when you just want to do that glowy, bronzy skin and you just want to throw a dramatic lip. This is the lip that I'm talking about, guys. So this lip is so cool. It's nice. I love the packaging of this. It's so sleek and gold and nude. The smell of it smells like coconut. I love coconut. I love things that smell like coconut because it makes me so happy. It makes me feel like it's a beachy weather and like, maybe because I'm from the Caribbean, maybe I love coconuts. You think so? I don't know. That could probably be it. But I love this color. The shade is gorgeous. And I wore it yesterday to work and it looks so great. A brush. This is the Sedonia EB13. I love this brush to put on my highlight. I've been using this one a lot. It's like a nice thin brush. I stopped using the Luxie 522 brush because I feel like it makes my highlight look so blotchy. I just need something like a tapered brush, a little tight, and it just, then, you know, doing my highlight on fleeky fleek. I used it on my collarbone today as well. I like to wear low cut shirts and pop out my collarbone sometimes. I don't know. This brush, it's so sleek and it's so soft and simple. I kind of want to buy more of these brushes. I actually ordered another pair of brushes. It should be in the mail coming in soon. They're all my Luxie brushes though, they're not these. But I kind of want to look into more of these brushes because I feel like they don't shed. So that's the number one thing I look for in brushes, if they don't shed. A lot of my e.l.f. brushes have been shedding, and yes, they are affordable, but they're very not so great long lasting. It's been like shedding on my face. That's why I don't recommend even putting a foundation with a brush, because it creates streaks. So a good tip to put on your foundation is a beauty blender, which is the number one tip rule. Everyone should know this. I feel like it just glides on your face much better and simpler and faster. So whew. All right, so FaceTime. I was looking for these last time for my favorites video. These are face masks that I got on my Ipsy bag. I used this one already, which is the cucumber one. I haven't used the pomegranate one. I was so sad because I thought I threw this out, and I was just like, no. My world was gonna end. My heart was broken. So I love these. These make your face feel amazing. So you wash your face, obviously. You exfoliate it. Then you put this mask on, and it feels amazing. It feels like it's hydrating underneath the skin, underneath the pores. The breakouts are gonna get in there. So it's so great, and it's so thin and silky and smooth. So it leaves your face feeling so radiant and fresh. It feels nice and balanced skin. It makes you feel like you have a new face. Are you feeling? So, the first thing you do is you gently uphold the mask and apply it, clean your skin. These masks are huge. I thought like, whoa, whoever made these masks were making like for like a huge head. So the cool thing about it is I feel like guys could use these as well, which is pretty cool. So you just leave this up to 15 to 20 minutes, and then yeah, basically that's it. And then you remove it. It has a lot of vitamin E in it as well. I forgot to say that. I don't know if I said it already. So it smooths expressed skin, improves complex, tightens pores, and reduces appearance of fine lines. And it calms, rejuvenating fresh skin. I feel like mask just makes me feel more soothed. I've been using like those mud masks as well, but this one is just like a piece of paper you put over your face. Like, it's not a piece of paper, but it's like a thin mask layer you put over. And come on, how fun is it to put on and then walk around the house and scare someone? Like, that's... So I really highly recommend these masks. Dermatologist tested, so they're not gonna irritate your skin. Apparently a lot of things been irritating the underneath my eyes, so I think I'm pretty sensitive to certain things. So that's a plus. So if you guys are sensitive to certain things, this is totally fine. You'll be good, I promise. The last thing I want to talk about for my favorites is this book right here. This is the Meditating Coloring Book. I want to put a book into this video today because I've been using this. I got this from Barnes & Nobles. It comes with these little markers. This has been out everywhere. Not this big, but these things are so cool. All you do is you color, and this is basically a stress reliever. So when you're bored or you feel like you have a lot in your mind, color, draw. I personally do it. I feel like I suffer from a lot of anxiety and stress. Non-stop, just coloring and just having fun, you know? Like, you know how when you were just younger and you were just in kindergarten, just chilling and just coloring with no matters of the world? That's basically what this book is. It came with markers because I didn't want to go buy coloring markers and stuff like that, so that's why I bought this one. This is $16. It's 50 anti-stress coloring pages and 4 dual-tipped art markers. So it's a meditating thing. They do have apps of it. I used to have like an app on my phone, but I feel like you tapping it doesn't really do much. Like, I feel like you constantly sitting down coloring, it relieves some stress. It makes you think a lot as well, and it's cool how your brain functions with it. So I'm really recommending this to all you guys who suffer from stress, or just even if you want to color, you know. Another thing I like to do is write in journals and stuff like that. I like to write my thoughts. I use my notes on my phone, my iPhone as well. You have a lot of stress, so it's good to always talk to someone. If you don't have anyone, just write it down. Write it down and don't let it bottle up and bother you. So that's the number one key tips. But yes, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. And yeah, I think it's my time to go because these lights me están matando. Oh my god, it's so hot. But yeah, I love you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.